So guys, welcome to my channel. As you can see, I've got a Golf Mark 5 in front of me, which is very dirty at the moment. But yeah, this is my own Golf Mark 5 1.9 TDI with the ARL engine swap. And if you know, then you would also know that these do not come with ARL, they come with the BXC, BKC and BLS. And yeah, I'll get into the story of it later, but I've put a ARL engine in it. So let me show you guys. So obviously looks pretty standard, same as any other 1.9 TDI, but there's a few differences between this one and, well, between the ARL and the BXC, which is this. But the main thing is this. So it has ARL instead of a BXE, and yeah, that's it. So apart from that, there's a few other little things, like these sweeping indicators, the Audi S3 8P wheels, which are 225 40 18, so quite a big jump from the standard 15 inches. And around the back is still the ugly ass bumper, which I can 100% guarantee that everyone hates. So the lower bumper is just looks like an egg. We can all agree on that. Anyways, there's me. Yeah, yeah. Apart from the tents, the wheels, and the engine, also one more thing. These lights, so they're coded to be like GTI style. So if you know, on the standard Golfs, you don't have these orange stripes at the bottom. So I've coded them to be like the GTI. So they turn on with the daytime running lights. But yeah, that's pretty much it on the outside. It does need a clean, I know, so you don't have to comment about that. And there's a bit more on the inside. So we have the blue footwell lights, and the biggest thing on the inside is when we actually get inside and start the car. So when we look up, we got these beautiful 550 star starlights. And if you're into golfs, you know that this starts to like come off, so the headliner starts to peel, which was the same case with mine. And yeah, so I took it off, put starlights in it with the Alcantara like headliner, and that's about it. I don't have an Android screen, but I sold it because, and I'm going to tell you that just yet. I'm going to tell you when we get going. So yeah, let's go, and I'll talk more about it, how it ended up as it is. And we've got the little Batman, but yeah, we'll talk about how it ended up as it is and how it's been and everything. One thing I like about these is that turbo whistle, or the flutter, which I'm not sure if you heard over the camera, but it does sound really nice in person. So yeah, coming on to the car itself, I bought it about 8-9 months ago in October, so we're in July now. How much is that? Yeah, about 10 months ago. Am I correct? I have brain's not in the form of doing any maths right now. Anyways, I bought it in October 2023, and obviously as a 1.9 TDI, as a daily car, because the low on fuel, cheap insurance, all of that, and being a 1.9 TDI, you would expect it to be reliable. And I say expect because that wasn't the same with me. In March earlier this year, obviously because it couldn't have been the year before, yeah, so I bought it in October. Up to March it was running great, until coming onto the wheels now. So I saw the wheels on Facebook, and same day I decided to go pick them up, and on the way back the engine blew up. The rod snapped in half, and if you a hole through the block, and if you come around to the back, so over here, I think the impact or the shock or whatever it was, broke the block here at the back side as well. So this is in two different pieces. So I got the car recovered home, and then I was kind of thinking about getting a different car. Not even thinking, I had already decided about getting a different car, like an upgrade to something bigger, maybe rear wheel drive. And yeah, so I was looking for a car, but if you're from the UK, you would know that the insurance is just a scam. So I couldn't get insured on anything at the time, and I was thinking of selling this car for parts. Also, before we go further into details, I need you guys to know that I did this all without any mechanical knowledge, and I did this all on my driveway by myself with the help of some friends. And main thing is, if I can do it, then you can too. So yeah, about a month of looking for a new car, I couldn't find anything decent to get insured on. So I decided to just engine swap this all by myself. Everything is empty, but that's an engine. It's out now. So there you go. Wait for the new engine to arrive. It's going to be here in a few days, and put it back together. Some of you may know about Breakers Link, so I found an engine on that. I ordered it and I got sent the wrong engine. There it says APD, which is the wrong one because I need ARL. So this is going to be returned, and a new one will be here in a couple of days again, which is a bit annoying, but rather have the correct one. Notified the seller that I got the wrong engine, so I need you to return it, give me my money back, or send me the correct engine. But either way, I still need you to collect this one because I don't need this, I don't want it. And he just stopped replying to me, and luckily I got a return because I got it through Breakers Link. So I contacted them, and then they spoke to the seller and got it returned. And after that I was left with no engine again. So I was looking on everything, literally everything, Facebook, eBay, Gumtree even, literally everywhere. And for some reason they were either way too overpriced or they weren't any available, especially the PD150s, because these were very rare. And yeah, so about a month of looking, I found this one, and same day I decided to go pick it up. New ARL engine, blown up BXC engine, and it was only listed for £150, which is shocking when all the other ones are listed for 600, 700, some even like close to 1,000, but this was only for £150. And I asked the guy, I spoke to him, he said there's an issue with the oil level sensor, and I trusted his word. It could have been the oil pump, but I trusted his word, and I went to go see the engine and pick it up. Well, I wasn't really going to see it, I was 100% sure I'm going to pick it up. So I got the engine, and we got to stripping things from the old one to the new one, put it into this. Lots of late nights. I have an exam tomorrow, so after that we get working on this. I think early June I finished it. Engine was in the car, it was running. So as you can see, I think it's coming from the oil filter housing. Like all these new parts and stuff, there was just a long wait of getting all the parts. Took about 2.5 weeks or so for the parts to come in after putting the engine into the car and having it running. So we got that done, and as soon as the car was running, I took it to Manchester that same weekend. Not just Manchester, but Peak District and everything, and it was absolutely great. I've rebuilt this about, I want to say 2.5-3 weeks ago, and it's just been great. I've already done over 1,500 miles in it since I've rebuilt it. I remember it was at 118,099 miles when it blew up, and now we are at 119,744. So yeah, it's just been insanely good. I don't want to jinx it, but it's been very good, and I'm just happy with how it's turned out, and I'm kind of proud of myself as well. And this is a very nice road. I've no clue where I am at the moment. Yeah, as you can see, the car goes decently well. Obviously it's not the quickest thing, it's never going to be, but it's also not the slowest thing either. So yeah, it's a nice M4. Wow. Why have I not been here earlier? Anyways, these are really nice roads. I think I'm going to come to these more often. But yeah, so that's the story with how the car ended up as a PD150. It's still on the stock turbo, but I have a feeling that it's quicker than what it was before. And maybe it's just an effect of a bigger engine, because I haven't changed the turbo, I haven't changed the injectors. I've still got the PD150 injectors out. They're not in the engine, obviously. I'm still running everything stock apart from the engine, and it's just feels quicker than what it was. So yeah, and now I'm kind of unsure what to do with the car, because when I first rebuilt it, I just wanted to have it running, so I didn't care about what turbo it had. Like most people would put at least a hybrid turbo on these, if not a big turbo. So for me, I just wanted to have the car running again, because I've been without a car for like 3 months. And yeah, so now I kind of don't know what to do with it, because I've done what I could, and I'm kind of tempted to modify it, at least the back end, at least it look better. We all know that it's an ugly back end, so obviously that's going to be done. But apart from that, I need some suggestions from you guys on what you would like to see next on the channel, and let me know if you liked the video, and subscribe if you want to see more. Yeah, I'm just going to let you guys enjoy the little bit of POV driving